In today's breaking story, Donald Trump just got a brutal surprise at the National Mall. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is nothing but a disaster, and he's getting called out repeatedly for very good reason. I mean, for one, he's tarnishing America's global reputation.
How do you see it, Dan?
I mean, look, I think this was a microcosm of one of the signatures of Donald Trump, which is when he's on the big stages, he can't help himself but to air grievances and lie, right? He started by criticizing the decor of the UN, saying that he could have done a better job, criticized the escalator that he was going off of, and then he just spouted off 4 lies in a row. He said grocery prices were down, they're up year over year. He said inflation was defeated. The goal of the Fed, it's still 30% above that goal. He said D.C. was the crime capital of America. Crime is at a 30-year low in D.C. He even talked about going out to dinner and how many more people are going down to dinner when reservations are down in D.C. So this is just an example of what Trump does when he has the big stage. I think as a reality TV star, he likes the imagery of going after countries while they're sitting there. But my question is, what kind of impression of the United States does this leave on the world? I think it's a pretty poor one.
Trump has accomplished the unthinkable. He's ruined the reputation of our country, perhaps for a generation. He's convinced our allies that they can't possibly trust us, right? Because they can't trust us, right? We elected a moral lunatic to the office, and he's rescinded all of our treaty obligations effectively, single-handedly.
And this is really because Trump is not here to make America great again. He's here to enrich himself.
Listen, I think one of the great disappointing aspects of the whole Trump presidency in the second term particularly has been the way that captains of industry have kowtowed to him. I mean, we had that really just disgusting scene of these tech executives going in front of Trump. I mean, these are people that normally their boards wouldn't allow them to appear in public with a convicted felon. And you had Apple CEO presenting like a golden offering. This is a complete breakdown of civil society. And the thing that I keep wondering about is, do these people never stop to think what it would be like to be a CEO in Russia? Because that's what Trump wants. He loves the way Putin can go out and do whatever he wants. And, you know, those are people that they can't walk by open windows if they cross Putin. And that really is what this is about. And I just have to say, you know, this is just another proof that the idea that the Republican Party as it exists today is a conservative party is just a complete fantasy. It's an extremist movement.
But things just got worse because Trump just got a brutal surprise at the National Mall. That's right, take a look at today's top story. Today, visitors to the National Mall were stunned to find new statues of Trump and Jeffrey Epstein suddenly towering over the grounds. The prank installation, built out of foam, resin, wood, and wire, depicts Trump and Epstein standing side by side, holding hands and smiling. 3 plaques surround the statues. 2 of them display Trump's own bizarre poem to Epstein, featuring the now infamous line, "Enigmas never age. May every day be another wonderful secret." The third, much larger plaque announces, "In honor of Friendship Month, we celebrate the long-lasting bond between Donald Trump and his closest friend, Jeffrey Epstein." The statues were placed by a mysterious activist group calling themselves the Secret Handshake. In a statement, they said the installation was meant to celebrate the friendship of these real men and promised it would remain up until Saturday. The White House was quick to lash out. A spokesperson dismissed the stunt, saying, "Liberals are free to waste their money however they see fit, but it's not news that Epstein knew Donald Trump, because Donald Trump kicked Epstein out of his club for being a creep." Democrats, the media, and the organization that's wasting their money on this statue knew about Epstein and his victims for years and did nothing to help them, while President Trump was calling for transparency and is now delivering on it with thousands of pages of documents. But let's be clear, Trump is not delivering anything. No documents have been released under his watch, no transparency has been provided, and the Epstein files remain sealed. The Secret Handshakes prank is less about the art itself and more about forcing the conversation back into the public square, reminding Americans that Trump's long association with Epstein is not going away, no matter how badly the White House wants to downplay it. So while Trump came to the mall expecting another day of posturing and politics, he got something very different, a giant public reminder of his most toxic friendship. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.